Okay, so question 6. For the following compounds. So first we have a benzene ring that contains a single amine group. So the most common name for this compound is called aniline. It can go by other names as well, but this is the main one, so I'm just going to put like a star. But it can also go by like phenyl, amine, or even aminobenzene, or benzenamine, which is like least common. Now let's look at our second compound. We have another benzene ring, but this time there is a single aldehyde that is attached to it as well. And the most common name for this compound is benzaldehyde. Okay, I believe another less common name for this compound could also be benzoic aldehyde. But again, benzaldehyde is most commonly used. And then for our last compound, we have another benzene ring. This time there are two groups on it. We have an alcohol group and a chlorine as well. So notice that the two are in the meta position. So that means there's like a one. Yeah, so this is what the meta position looks like. If they were beside each other, it would be the ortho position. And if they were on the opposite ends, then it would be the para position. But this is the meta position. So to show that it's meta, you put an M in front of the name. And its most common name is M-chlorophenol. So the chloro corresponds to the chlorine, and the ol corresponds to the alcohol. So this is the most common name for this compound, but another name that it could go by is 3-chlorophenol. So the reason that it's 3 is because the alcohol group is carbon 1, and then if we number it towards the chlorine, then the chlorine is on carbon 3. Okay, so let's see what the junior tutor said. Phenol, benzaldehyde, and benzoic acid, marked in the red photo, are some of the common names that are retained in the IUPAC system, IUPAC nomenclature, according to the indexing prefix preferences of the chemical abstracts. And the IUPAC system, other terms including toluene, styrene, naphthalene, or phenanthrene can also be used in the same way. While the use of other common names is generally appropriate, their use is discouraged in the nomenclature of compounds. So here they have a lot of other examples like benzonitrile, toluene, acetophenone, and the left compound has a common name of aniline. The center compound in the picture has a common name of benzaldehyde, and in the rightmost compound there are two substituents connected to benzene. Instead of using numbers to denote substituents on a benzene ring, It is appropriate to use ortho, meta, or para instead of positional markers when there are two substituents on the benzene ring. They can be described as ortho, which are next to each other in the benzene ring. Let me show what that would look like down here. So this is ortho chlorophenol. This one was meta. And then I'll show para as well, just to complete the three types. And this would be considered para. Okay, so then the junior tutor said 1, 2 next to each other, 1, 3 separated by 1 carbon, and then 1, 4 across from each other in a benzene ring. And the compound OH and chlorine are separated by 1 carbon in a benzene ring. So the common name for benzene with OH attached to it is phenol, and the name of this compound is then M-chlorophenol. Okay, so this solution is correct.